You hear about it. I've heard rumors about guys actually hiring real lawyers to fight cases. So
Yeah, no, and
personally,
the other guy, the accuser in this case has a lawyer, and I have done as trial master. There have been lawyers involved on both sides. When I was in California, the Masonic trials are set up very much like a court martial, and you're set up as the trial master is more like a judge advocate general's position. And so or actually, that would be the accuser. So it's a really interesting part of jurisprudence here in California. So DMLA, and someday I've been thinking about getting more involved in New York, right? I do think that's interesting. I am not a member of the Scottish Rite. Although now you can join the shrine without being in the Scottish Rite.
Correct. Yeah.
I just think that's crazy talk.
Yeah. Have you ever been to like the Esotericon in like Pasadena? I know they do a really nice Esotericon, a Masonicon there in Pasadena. It's on my bucket list to go.
I've never been there. Now I have been to several Star Trek conventions, if that helps.
Hey, that's cool too. Yeah, shoot.
yeah. All right. Well, I know it's getting late for us over here.
Got any final questions, guys?
Yeah. You know what? Brock, do you have anything real quick?
No, I got nothing. Thank you so much, man. I love just talking to you, listen to how your mind works, how you pull the threads, man, and just be like, why are we doing that? And then just break it all down. And, every line in our ritual, you could do that with every single line about and take it back to who said that, why they said it, and did a Mason say that in time immemorial?
Well, I tell you what, Brock, break down the words. Now, let me give you an example of doing that. With the word obligation, it comes from the word obligato, which is Latin, and it means the thing that ties or binds. So the obligation in Latin is the thing, like it would be the handcuffs, the things that ties or binds you to something. It's the rope that ties or binds you. Now think of how we use the word obligation and what its deep Latin meaning is, and it makes more sense, doesn't it? Right? He's now bound to the fraternity by a stronger tie. Wow. That's our words. That's the words we use to describe the thing that we've done. And it's because when they put the ritual together, they were pretty careful with the words they selected.
Yeah.
So I like to drill down. I'll drill down on the words. I drill down on the words.
I like it.
And sometimes I'll find things, and sometimes I think I'm making them up, but what the heck?
Yeah, right.
They really did one heck of a job putting the ritual together, because no other degree in Freemasonry is like the first 3 degrees. There's just something special about the wording and how it's put together. York Rite and Scottish Rite, they're eloquent, they're great, but I don't see as many guys wanting to tear through the deeper meaning of York Rite and Scottish Rite as they do the first 3 degrees.
We give some of the first 3 degrees of Masonry. Now, the ancient landmarks say that the 3rd degree must be the legend of Hiram. That's what the ancient landmarks. But did you know the 3rd degree before was something different? It used to be, there was a Tower of Babel degree. There was also a degree. The vestiges in the Fellowcraft lecture, there are vestiges of an ancient degree that had Enoch involved in burying columns. So it relates to something that the Royal Arch alludes to, but it's also in the Fellowcraft. And that's because the 3rd degree used to be something completely different than what it is, the Legend of Hiram. And so there has been shifting over, more than 3 years ago, there was shifting around of what was ultimately going to be the thing that exemplified what we believe in. But there are vestiges of those older things within the degrees, because sometimes they'll go into a long explanation about those 2 damn columns, right? In the Fellowcraft. They'll just sit there talking about those columns, blah, 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 blah. That's because that's a vestige of an older degree.